Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D-Rose report for today. Several fans have asked about the coma that Vince McMahon was supposedly in on the Raw skit Monday night. WWE's website relates it to the beatdown Vince took against Nexus on Raw months ago, so that's why we haven't seen him. He's been he's brain dead in a coma. WWE Chief Executive Operating Officer Donna Goldsmith read a prepared statement at today's investors conference call where it noted that the transition in talent had an effect on the company's latest financial results. That's what I call spin doctors. When business is bad, they make it look, oh, there's a good reason for that. Probably won't happen next month, next quarter. Explaining the company's soft business, Goldsmith notes that Shawn Michaels, Batista retiring from WrestleMania, The Undertaker, CM Punk missing time off with injuries, and Chris Jericho was temporarily out of the ring. Goldsmith said that the company focused on developing new stars, significantly like Wade Barrett, Alberto Del Rio, and Nexus. And in regards to WWE studio projects, she noted that productions for 2011 have smaller budgets compared to before. So they're not doing good at very many areas of WWE, but there's one good area. I'll tell you about it here later. Mr. Anderson told Live Audio Wrestling that he's going to be missing Sunday's Turning Point pay-per-view and subsequently Impact tapings, but he's going to be returning to the ring November 12th for a live event in Nashville. He was sidelined after suffering a concussion from a chair shot he received from Jeff Hardy last month at the Impact tapings. And in a separate note, his wife underwent ankle surgery. Jeff Hardy didn't do that, though. That was on October 27th. Official TNA website has removed Suicide from its roster page, but everybody that played him is still on there, I think. Well, except for Daniels, I guess. The video game-based character portrayed by Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, and Kyoshi during the past 2-year run. Well, I don't know if Kyoshi's still. I think Kyoshi's still there. But anyway, characters last appeared June 14th and about tape for Explosion. It's the last time we've seen any of them. Well, majority of them anyway. But let's see. A part of the third quarter 2010 financial results were released Thursday morning. World Wrestling Entertainment released its official pay-per-view buy rates, revenues for the quarters. No surprises there, they were down from last year. WWE's 3 pay-per-view event during July through September generated about a little over $13.5 million, down 6.2% from $14.5 million in the same year of 2009. Pay-per-views were down 16% from 2009. Here's kind of the breakdown. Money in the Bank did about 165,000 buys, down from, let's see, 267 buys that the Night of Champions drew in 2009. Whew. That's a big slam there. Oh, SummerSlam in August did 350,000 buys. That was down 369,000 buys in 2009. Night of Champions in September did 165,000, down from 169,000 buy rates that the Breaking Point did in that month, September 2009. And snapshot results of what was going on. Revenues totaled $109.5 million compared to $111.3 million prior year. Operating income $20 million. Whatever, net income $14.3 million, or 0.19 cents a share, compared to last year, it was like 12 cents a share. Enough of that shit. Third quarter results. Well, they're expecting great things, you know, the following year. I mean, the following quarter. For what it's worth, people in WWE are wanting to push Nexus angle by giving them all of the title belts. Within, let's see, with Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel holding the tag belts, this means that Wade Barrett could defeat Randy Orton for the WWE title. Likely, David Otunga would capture the U.S. title belt. Shove it all on him. As noted before, CM Punk's going down with an injury, and playing feud with Daniel Bryan is out the window. A suggestion been made that for William Regal to feud with Bryan Danielson. now that there's a 50-50 chance it's going to happen. Which, both of them are very good wrestlers, good wrestling holds, and that's what I always like about Dean Malenko. Man, you've seen wrestling out of that guy. One idea tossed around in WWE is to have Randy Orton win the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania. This could mean that Orton drops the WWE title to Wayne Barrett at Survivor Series. Orton was originally set to lose the belt to Wayne Barrett at bragging rights, but that was changed. Beside a few people who knew the Raw script this past Monday, nobody knew Lita's surprise appearance until she walked into the building. And I suspect that's how she got into the building. I don't know why they had to put that on there. Anyway, celebrities in WWE's new stand-up videos had their segments filmed on the night that they were hosting Raw, or so they were taped ahead of time. You know, the Bob Barker and all that other stuff. It wasn't, they just moved, you know, brought it in, act like they just did it. Anyway, management that represented top UFC fighters have sent feelers to WWE by joining the company when his UFC contract expires. It's said the fighter is one of the last people you'd expect to join pro wrestling. Who do you think? Hang on a second. Both people in WWE and UFC feel that Brock Lesnar's role in WrestleMania 27 won't happen because of Lesnar's contract with UFC, but Vince has got to wine and dine Dana White. You just never know. Dana White may want some money. He's probably got enough. Regarding the confrontation at UFC 121, believe that WWE did not directly contact Brock Lesnar or his camp, but someone very close to Vince McMahon probably did. It's believed that there's no direction approach of Vince McMahon because of could lead to contract tampering. They don't want to do that. So one WWE source feels that Brock Lesnar could get between $2 to $3 million for a WWE WrestleMania appearance. I'd be there breaking contracts and everything for that much money. Undertaker will indeed be going underneath the knife for a torn rotator cuff surgery this week. Plans for Taker to work the European tour seems to be he's going to just have to take time off after Survivor Series, I guess, where he would lose, where he did lose. Well, he already lost it, buried alive match against Kane. The match was moved to bragging rights because Taker had been in severe pain and needed the surgery, so they moved it around from one pay-per-view together. That's over for a while. As recent as last week, there was talk that Taker may continue to wrestle lightly, you know, for the next few weeks, wrestle at WrestleMania, and then take some time off until the surgery's over. There's no solid. So the way this article reads, and the one I just got through reading ahead of time, they don't know. Man. Match is taped for tonight's Superstars on WGN as Luke Gallo versus Vance Archer, Cabal versus Jack Swagger, Alicia Fox versus Gail Kim, and Usos with taking on Mark Henry in a handicap match. Despite having around a month to sell tickets, WWE Fan Appreciation Show last weekend drew a sellout of 11,000 fans paying $140,000. Ticket prices were cut to about $20 and $10. That match is taped for Impact tonight. It includes Velvet Sky taking on Sarita, AJ Styles taking on Rob Van Dam, taking on Rhino for the TV belt. I thought Rhino was leaving. Wow. Anyway, the Pope versus Abyss Inc. Incorporated, and Mickie James taking on Generation Me and Tara, and more. And Janice Carter. Who you say is Janice Carter? Well, anyway, it's Dixie's mother. Has been positioned as a new person who approves all funding for TNA. It's said that changes will have to be made lately, and money is getting tighter than ever before. TNA has now limited the money that they can use for projects and limited to what they can be funded to cover their losses. Okay, WWE, 349,000 DVD units sent out in September, down from 361 in August. They received $11.7 million hits, not dollars, but 11.7 million hits to their website in September, averaged 767 merchandise orders per day, up from August. I gotta go.